It's a raining day today, so it's a perfect day to give Spencer a haircut. Right, Spence? Yeah. Okay, let's get a haircut. Cut our hair, Spence. Stop moving. I got you. I got you. It's okay. It's okay.
These bricks to build something? Whoa! And look! An excavator arm. Well, who should we rate truck number 2 at this time? Wait a minute. Look. See? That's what we get solar energy out of lighter and all that.
Hi, Mika. I'm so glad you like stories because I love to tell stories.
Actually, not too bad myself. Do you want to play dodgeball? Whoa! Perfect! Yeah!
Oh, look at all the hair in today's session. Wow. Look at all your hair. Look at all your hair, Spence. Spencer, your haircut's looking pretty good. Did you like your haircut? You did really good. Can I get a high five? Good job. It looks like it's gonna continue to rain for the rest of the day, and I'll see what I can get done today because I can't cut any wood outside because it's raining and I only have the yard space to cut wood and stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do today is I am gonna put together the propane locker. I picked up the propane tank yesterday and I cut the pieces of wood for propane for the locker, and it's gonna go under here. I think I'll be able to make that assembly inside the garage space. I still need to drill some pocket holes for it, and I got the hardware yesterday at Lowe's, so I think I should be able to put it together. So let me start working on that, and we will see what other projects we can work on inside the van or in the garage while it continues to rain today. This is how the propane box locker is going to look like. And it's going to fit right under that sink area. And I got to make this thing airtight, so in the event there's any sort of leakage to the propane tank, it will not go into the van. And I'm going to make a hole on the bottom of the locker here because propane, the gas or liquid is actually heavier than air, so any leakage will just sink to the bottom. And there inside there's also going to be a propane detector, leak detector, so we'll know if anything goes off. If there's a leak, the alarm will go off. So it's pretty safe. Other people have done it before. I'm not the first. And so, yeah. Safety is our number one concern when it comes to something like this. And I'm just checking the fitment here from the cut yesterday. And just checking where I want to make the pocket hole screws. Okay, let's drill some holes. Let's assemble the box. the 3 sides and the top of the propane box in. Next, I'm going to add a little door here. Probably need a separate board just down here, so that when I close it, I'm going to be using like a weather seal along the edge here, so that when it closes, I can close it and have it be airtight. Okay, let me fabricate that piece and we'll attach it. And because we have a toe kick in that lower cabinet there is going to be a bit of a height there, about 5 inches. So I want to make sure that whatever piece I put here, the door is going to be able to swing all the way open, and then I'll be able to pull the propane tank out like this. So this is the door. I think I'm going to modify it to have at least a 5-inch, probably a little bit more than 5-inch gap here, so that it can swing open properly, and that this bottom section is also completely sealed. I think we're running into a little bit of a problem, because the height of this box is exactly the height of this propane tank, which means there is no give once this is locked in. I'm gonna have to sort of slide it out. And that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So this needs to actually be even higher in order for me to get this thing to sort of be in an angle and pull out. And even that piece right there, yeah, it's not going to go in the way it is right now. I guess this box didn't work. I might have to make a new one based on the dimension of this one. I made it too perfect. It fits perfectly like this as a box, but just not big enough to pull it out. Let's go back to the drawing board. Alternatively, if I flip this box upside down and have sort of a removable top lid, then that will work. I think they make those latches where you can just set it on top and then maybe have 4 different latches that kind of just latch to lock it down. I think that would work. It would be sort of like a removable lid that gets locked down. And then I can also do the same for this door. I think that would work, but let me do a little research to check out those latches. I haven't really worked with one of those before, but if I can find a latch that makes sense like that, then I will just install it like this and just kind of keep it open to pull the tank out. Okay, so I found a latch. This is a 90-degree toolbox hood locks latch. Looks like this. I think this will work. That way I can just remove the entire lid and then just latch it on once the lid is back on. But I need to find a way to hook it on this side, because this side is against the wall. So it needs to like lock in, and then this side will just get latched down. Same with the lid itself too. And I should be able to combine it with this type of latch on the side that is up against the wall. So I have a separate latch here. I'll probably have to extend this wood out a little bit so I can latch this in, and then this will be a 90-degree latch, and I'll do the same for the front, so it'll be fully latched in and it's not going to come off. I think that's what I'm going to do for this this locker here. So I will order the latches, and I'm not going to cut any wood because I don't want to cut any wood in a closed garage space here. So I will modify the rest of the box another day, but I have a good solution for it, so it's going to work out. I'm going to move this back in the van for now, and I got a bunch of other pieces of wood that I cut yesterday that I can drill pocket holes in. And once those are in, I can start attaching it in the van. And also, we got some hinges for our closet, like the closet space and the doors and stuff. I might be able to start attaching some of those hinges on some of the wood that we cut yesterday too. So let's work on some of the miscellaneous things for the rest of the van. One is the board that goes under the sink. Right above the toe kick storage area. Okay. This part of the countertop here, I'm gonna have the countertop itself. It's gonna open up with a little bit of a storage right here. Any little spot that we can find storage for, we will make it. I am actually not going to install the hinges on the drawer fronts because I still need to sand it down. Forgot about that. And because it's still raining outside, I'm not going to be able to sand anything outside. So we'll leave that for another day. What I'm going to do now is I am going to work on the 12-volt fuse blocks, or the wires for it anyway. I got this mini label machine to tidy up everything because I want to know what all the wires are for and keep it nice and neat. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this printer to print out a bunch of labels and label all the wires. That way when I cut them, I'll know exactly which wires are which is very important because you got to put fuses and stuff in there. And you got to be able to track which wire is for what line and stuff. So I'll do that on a rainy day. This little printer is cool. I paid like 20 bucks on Amazon. I think I just create a little design on the phone here and it will print. Let's just print something real quick. Little van. See if it worked. And we hit print. I hear something. Came out like this. Guess the paper was not aligned properly. Let's try it again. Pretty cool. Our little van. Comes with these little stickers, which is nice. All right, let's start printing a bunch of stuff. Hey, Rena is able to pass through this little hallway by tiptoeing. There's a tight spot though, but you're able to pass through. Very nice.
Let's get a tiptoe.
Yeah.
Where's the thing?
I didn't attach it yet. This corner piece,
Yeah.
we will attach it shortly after I get the hinges on. These two levels are our pantry, and this level right here, we're gonna have 2 3-gallon jugs here for our drinking water. And the top here will be for all the canned goods and snacks. Everything will be up on this upper shelf here. And there'll be a door that opens like this, or like this, but probably like this. We got these smaller wire baskets for the upper part of the closet here, but I don't know if I want to use these. We got these bigger ones down here, which are, I think, 21-inch deep. But these are like 15-inch deep. And if I use this, there's a big gap here. There's maybe like 25% of the closet space not being utilized. So I think these are probably not the most efficient use of space. It's nice though. You know, we'll get smaller ones here. We had to get smaller ones than the ones on the bottom because the as you move up into the van, it kind of tilts in. So there's less room up here than down there. And these are the only ones that will fit. I mean, the top here will probably be, this top one would be more or less the right size. But then down here is like you're wasting a lot of space. So let me talk it over with Rena. We might just get something else. I don't think this is the most efficient use of this. And up here is our 12-volt fuse blocks. There's going to be 2 of them here, and all the wires are ran to this central area, and that's where everything is going to be powered on the 12-volt side. Come on up. Maybe just make cubbies. Make like a like just storage, like, or get like the IKEA. I don't know, the bins. I don't know how big those are, but
Bins.
you know, the cubes. Or I can just make 2 levels, like just regular shelves. Like this is, I have a board here. Size. And we can do something like this. Just like make shelves.
Oh yeah.
Maybe just 1 shelf.
Oh yeah, just 好奇怪，突然間又有一個咁。
唔整咯，就係唔整櫃桶咯。Like if we do something like that.
兩個咯，兩個。
Like this? How high would you want it? Like this? 即係塞啲入去咁樣一嚿嚿咁。Like I can do it like that. Okay. All right. I'm gonna wrap up here. Okay. So we decided to do a mix of drawers and leaving it open. We're just gonna check on IKEA to see if they have any basket that is maybe around this width. This is maybe 12 inches, 14 inches, whatever. And then whatever is left, I will just do like cubes. And I can just throw in like sweaters and stuff in there. So yeah, so we'll have a bunch of additional drawers here that pulls out, because the baby stuff are going to be easier with drawers than like putting it in. And yeah, just having something that you can pull out to browse for the clothes is going to be a little bit easier. All right, so we'll see what we can come up with. All right, that is it for today on the van build. A lot of miscellaneous things done, which is necessary. And hopefully tomorrow it's not going to rain. Actually, tomorrow we're going to go into Manhattan, Chinatown. I'm going to get a haircut. So when we come back, I think we'll have some time to do some work if it doesn't rain. All right, I think it's almost time for dinner. Hey, let's see what is for dinner tonight. Beef and zucchini. We got a nice fish. Some vermicelli with cabbage and strip. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's eat. Spence, let's eat, Spence. You want to eat that? All right, hold on. 食飯啦. Oh, look at the vermicelli, Spence. 面面啊，係啊. Okay, can you say 食飯? 食飯啦.
好中意食緊絲啊！
Okay, that is it for today's video. Like I said, tomorrow we're gonna head out to Manhattan, Chinatown, and I'm gonna get a haircut, and we'll have some good food out there as well. So if you guys want to keep following our time here in New York and our DIY Sprinter van build, hit that subscribe button so you get notified when the new videos come out. And if you enjoy watching this video, smash that like button so they can spread to more people. We really appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye bye.